All right, hey guys, welcome to the Tank Talk YouTube channel. I'm your host for the channel, Bubba. That's what you guys can call me. Um, Gosh, what a fun little project this is going to be. I've been a Sharks fan, a dedicated Sharks fan, since I was born in the city of San Jose. Gone to many games my whole life. Seen Burnsy, Thornton, Marlowe, the greatest. Like, those are my top three. I was a huge Burns fan. Huge Burns fan. I got his jersey. I'm not wearing it. I should be. Actually, I'm going to go put on a Sharks jersey. I'll be right back. Hang on. I'm still going to be talking. Let's see. What do we got? Well, this is a side project for YouTube. I'm not really doing anything crazy with it. Just want to try to get my foot in the door of some, updated personal life stuff. This just happens to be one of them. So, hang on, my jersey's almost on. Sorry about that. There we go. Now we look a little better. Let's see. Gosh, yeah, I was born in San Jose. I've been a huge San Jose Sharks fan ever since I was a kid. Even a bigger fan now, knowing that, this younger generation that's younger than me, which is insane. I'm 23. All right. I know I look super old. That's what the military does to you. But San Jose Sharks fan. I've been a huge, massive fan for them. Screaming my head off in different states when I would watch them play when I was traveling in the military. God, I cannot believe how far we've come. So now that I'm out the military, I decided I'd do some, personal passion projects of mine. This is one of them. I don't really have a script, so I have some little stuff I do kind of want to go over. So let's just get it started, man. Dude, every rebuild has a beginning. Every dynasty, kind of starts with a belief. And the Sharks fan are feeling, the fans of the San Jose Sharks are feeling that more than ever now, with the fact that the future is beyond teal. With all sorts of stuff. Macklin Celebrini, who was a franchise player, ended up becoming the next generational talent after McDavid and Crosby, Cannot believe he landed in San Jose. It's kind of crazy. I got some fun stories about that too, because I might have seen him as a kid in Willow Glen, if you believe that or not, back when I was a kid too. So, yeah. Gosh, what a time to be a Sharks fan. The main purpose of this video that I want to talk about with the draft coming up is where we're looking at right now. And as of this video, there's been no big trades besides us, but no quote unquote big trades. No crazy trades involving that 20th round pick, but then we traded it for what's his name? Oh gosh, let me pull this up real quick. Dude, 20 to 27th right-hand defenseman. He's probably going to be our top four pairing, probably with Dickinson, if I had to guess with anything. He was saying that he wanted to go with the jersey number 7, so we'll have the 6-7 line. Brody, don't ever hit that thing ever again, man. I was watching the PWHL announcement, and he did that. Oh my gosh. All right. Michael Kesselring is his name. I do follow him on Instagram. That's what I pulled up because I wanted to go follow him. We traded our 20th pick for Kesselring and the Buffalo's 27th, so we moved down 7 spots from that. So not the end of the world. It's like a mid-second round pick is what people were saying. I'm not crazy into draft like that. That's my first time kind of getting my foot in the door on that. So, but yeah, 20th pick down to 27. That is, there's probably going to be some prospects very available. Remember who we got our last time, our very start, pick 36, 33, Igor Chernyshov, kind of goated. But he happened to get sunburned, so he placed a little further below. And I know Mike Greer commented telling the scouts, make sure we have somebody in mind. They don't want to say the name, but make sure that he gets sunburned as well. God, what a time to be a Sharks fan. The thing that this video is about is the draft picks going on. Now, a lot of people are saying, would you want to go with Reed? Do we want to go with Stenberg? What do we do with this 27th pick? Do we pick it up with Eklund and throw something, Bystedt or Musty and get another right-hand defenseman? I'm not too worried about the defensive part, if I'm being completely honest. And that is because the San Jose Sharks, from barely missing the playoffs, are not going to become a Stanley Cup contender team right off rip, or not. As long as I would love to see it happen, that us jumping from 9 to 2, 7 spots up, that definitely helped the rebuild. I will admit that. I think it's great. Hey, a little bit of luck. The first time in San Jose Sharks fans history where we ever moved up the lottery order. All right. Now, Chicago fans, you might be a little upset at that. Hey, sucks to suck. We have around the same amount of picks. What, it went 4-1, 2-2, and then 3-1, 2-2 now, or 2-4 now? Look at, y'all passed on Demidov. I don't think we're going to pass up on Stenberg, all right? We might learn from your mistakes. Gosh, what a great predicament to be as a San Jose Sharks fan, debating who we're going to take at second overall. I think whoever we take is going to be an instant help to us, instant help being like Stenberg. If we take Stenberg, he's NHL ready. He proved himself in Worlds to me. I don't think there's anything else he needed to do. Gavin McKenna now, I think the Leafs are going to take him immediately. He himself is Canadian. I think he stated recently, if my memory corrects me, proves me right, is the Leafs pretty much guaranteed he's taking him number one, and I think that is going to happen. So what do we do with number two? Well, we get the second best player that we deem, we being my career scouting team, deems the best available player. I think it's going to be Stenberg. I don't think it's close. I think Celebrini needs some line help, and I think Stenberg can very well help with that. I think Smith is going to continue to get better, and I think Mies is going to continue to get better. But then we see these teams like the Hurricanes where they had crazy forward depth to get them some cups, right? Like they're third, like, dude, absolute dogs. Thank God they won. Fuck the Knights. Thank God. Oh, I was rooting for them so hard. Glad to see him do it. Glad to see him finally get another one, their second one, bringing it there. So absolutely ecstatic for them. San Jose Sharks fans, that future is very near. I give it 5 years. 5 years we're there, all right? 2030, we might be there. I know the Panthers just made a crazy fucking trade. They got the brothers back together. Sorry if I keep looking back. My dog's outside, so I gotta know when to let her in. But they made a crazy fucking trade. So their brother, like, they're probably going to be contenders for like the next 3 years, right? Maybe 4, maybe 5. I need those guys to age out, so we're prime time. Now, a lot of people say number 2 to take defense because we need it. That's absolutely correct. If you look at our blue line, it's fucking shot, all right? It's not the best. It's not the worst. We have younger guys still developing. We have some stuff on the blue line that I wish we saw more of. Some stuff we didn't see at all that I wish happened. Stuff like that, right? We're losing a lot of our guys for restricted free or unrestricted free agency, UFA, right? They're going to be out and about, pretty much gone out the door, right? However, next year's 2027 to 2028, their next year unrestricted free agents, there are so many right-hand defenders ready to just fucking throw some money at, all right? Now, I understand with this core, I don't know how much money we're going to be able to promise somebody like that, you know? Because after that, Mies is going to be eligible for his thing. Celebrini and Smith, they haven't even gotten their contracts. And I think Smith, if he's a pretty smart guy, I think he's going to do a year where he takes a year contract. He's going to try to prove himself even more. And then the year after that, that's when we'll get that bigger contract for him. I think he does have it in him. I think he had a little off season this season. There's, he did get hurt though, so there's that too. But Smitty's a dog. All right, I hope he does get paid well. But then it's the end of it's the last season available to do the 8-year extensions. Macklin Celebrini, give him the fucking keys of San Jose. All right, get this guy ready. Prove that we want him to stay here. All right. With the second pick, I think we take Stenberg. I really do. Stenberg would be amazing to have on this team. Stenberg, Celebrini, Smith line. Absolute fucking cinema. All right. It's going to be great. Fantastic. 27th pick. I don't know what we're going to do with it. I'm not looking at the prospects down there that yet, but we'll get a fucking dog, dude. That's for sure. We're going to get an absolute dog, but I think we draft Stenberg. We address some of our defense, which we're doing with Kesselring, right? We're getting some defensive men with us right now. We have some people down in the chamber, Cags and Polkamp, who are probably going to be ready to make the NHL level. I hope they are. see how they do, right? I mean, they got to improve. They got to improve their game like that too. It's all just grow. Like we're a growing team. I think that if anything, we wait till next season to get that right hand defenseman off of somebody else because we have an insane prodigy lineup, and I don't think anybody's going to be complaining about moving to San Jose with contracts being offered. I don't think nobody's going to be complaining about that anymore. I really don't. They would have probably last year and the year before that and the 8 before that, right? But I think we're in a great spot. I really do. And I don't think we're going to have any trouble getting a defenseman in the next, 2, 3, 4 years. We don't want to pull the trigger early on it and trade a shit ton of our younger assets to get this guy now. But we're not even fucking ready for the cup because we're not. We're ready for the playoffs. I think we'll make the playoffs next season. This 2026-2027 season, we're for sure going to make it. But these guys need to get playoff experience. They do. The Pacific Coast fucking sucks. All right, if we just got to become absolute dogs, top of the food chain here, and we're good. This isn't a vape. This is I just a little fidget thing I fidget with. Sorry. But yeah, I think we draft Stenberg at 2, and we address our defense issues later down the line because we can afford to do that. We can wait. We've waited long enough. Everybody wants to just draft a defenseman, but if we draft Reed too, which I don't care who we draft, they're gonna be an absolute dog, Stenberg or Reed. I'm rooting for Stenberg personally, but if we draft Reed in that 3 years time, 2 years time, when he takes some time to develop, because right-hand defensemen take forever to develop, he's gonna be an absolute fucking dog. I cannot wait to see where it goes. Also, if Reed, you were like 5 inches taller, dog, it'd be a no-brainer. But that's the thing with defensemen. The shorter guys, they don't get a big chance. But Quinn Hughes is an absolute fucking demon. So who knows? But yeah, that's the tank talk. I just want to talk some stuff that's on my mind. That's really it. I'll probably make a video. I want to try to make one 3 times a week. So Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, or in case, some cool stuff pops up, I'll talk about it then. But as of right now, I'm rooting for Stenberg. If we draft Reed, I'm not going to be upset. But if we cannot pull this trigger early on trading all of our assets for a right-hand defensive-man who still happens to be in their prime, or we can just try to wait out somebody who might be able to fill in the slot for 2 years or something like that, be an unrestricted free agency. Next year's, there's a fuck ton of them. There's a shit ton of right-hand defensemen ready to get paid, all right? The Sharks will probably have the money, hopefully. Probably not, actually. Probably not going to have the money. We got a lot of people to sign. But yeah, that's it. You guys take it easy. Bye-bye.